around Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. On the visiting sideline, there's the Chiefs head coach, Andy Reid, hoping his guys took full advantage of the late season off week in the schedule, trying to heal up now for the stretch run. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go through the Rocky Mountain snow in Denver. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position to playoff time.
And he's going to have a Broncos first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first down, they'll stick with Harvey. And it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
42-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I think if you asked every player around the league, going into the bye week, it is critical that you come in off of the win. It just makes the coaches in better moods, it makes everybody in the building in a better mood, and certainly it makes your time away from the team a little bit easier. So they've had a long week thinking back to their loss the week before, and hopefully they were able to address a lot of those issues, and they certainly want a different result today.
And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, Isaiah Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Once again, it's Pacheco. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last two plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8 as we are ready to get back underway. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. He is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. Into the hands of Juju.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Mahomes going to keep it himself. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 12.
A handoff to Pacheco. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. And Zach Allen there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up
2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to be balled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's the safety telling Noah Hufanga on the tackle. Third down, they need 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with that.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. It's Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, KC.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
A gain of 10 brings up third and 4.
They put Kelsey in motion. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
First down.
Attack, attack!
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
First and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 12-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good divisional matchup in the black and blue NFC North. And it's DeAndre Swift. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Bears come away with a 4-point victory. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And this is Demarcus Robinson. He had his way with the defense from beginning to end. How about 4 touchdown catches in the game? The Falcons are going to wind up winning by 17. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Baker Mayfield. He's going to locate Chris Godwin. Middle of the end zone, touchdown. The Buccaneers get win number 4 on the season. They come away with the victory. A final look now at the rest of the scores from week number 11, with Indianapolis and New Orleans enjoying the week off. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has done much to speak of. 0-0 is our score, as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Defenses control the first half, but when will we see some points? Hopefully soon, as this third quarter begins. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. He continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. Second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. Mahomes on first down. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Mahomes back. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. What can they do here on third down and 7?
Brings up third and 7.
Here's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Look at the 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
A 28-yard lead. And the first down.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. This field pretty slick now. That pickup only about 3 yards. Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Second and 6.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. The linebacker Jonathan Cooper on the tackle.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Here's a third down and 4. Now Mahomes. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll take this one in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown KC. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. They'll throw. It's Nix. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Flush to his right. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. On the bootleg, it's Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
So what they're trying to do with this concept here, Mike, is they're trying to put layers into the defense. There's somebody attacking deep, there's somebody attacking intermediate, and then in this case, they force the ball to be thrown to the underneath check down, and they're able to keep him short and force fourth down.
And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
On first down, it's Harvey. Past midfield to the 45. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That one good for 26 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard
A
line.
run once more, that's Harvey. He'll get about 2. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 34-yard line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells. So they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
The second down pass. George Karlaftis on the stop. A loss of 10 brings up third and goal.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And the deficit will stay right where it is. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get ahead for a couple as the flurries continue to fall. From the 25, here's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 25-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
Brought down at the 28-yard line.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It's third and 4. They'll drop to throw, and that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
To return, it's Mims. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
They'll run. And it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
A gain of 2.
2nd down, 8 for the 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Throwing. Nix. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
On 4th down, here's Nix. Now he'll work his way out right. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs.